What's up, Jared over here? Today we have the weekly set review of Monday Night Raw. Triple H kicked off Monday Night Raw, and the crowd started chanting, "Thank you, Hunter." And Triple H is like, well, this is what I came out here to thank you guys. Thanking you for the greatest WrestleMania of all time. I now can say that because it was the biggest WrestleMania of all time. The greatest WrestleMania of all time. The most memories and everything. Putting over this WrestleMania and everything. And he was like, as he goes, what an amazing way to have a greatest WrestleMania. Welcome everybody into now the new era. And the person that's going to carry us through the new era, our new undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Triple H introduced Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes comes out for the very first time as the undisputed WWE champion. Cody walks to the ring, and the crowd's just chanting, Cody, Cody, Cody. And Triple H tells Cody, he goes, I have something for you. I have a gift for you. And it points to like the stage as he plays a video, and it's like a 4-minute video of the song Rise Up, and it's all of Cody's journey from Stardust, from dashing Cody Rhodes from the beginning with him and Dusty, and him going to Ring of Honor to the New Japan. They show pictures of that and everything, and then he returns WrestleMania 38, tears his pec, wins the 2023 Royal Rumble, goes to WrestleMania 39, loses, goes through Brock Lesnar. They don't show Brock Lesnar. And all the stuff he goes through, then wins the 2024 Royal Rumble, goes through all the stuff with The Rock, and then goes to WrestleMania 40, loses the night 1 of WrestleMania 40, but they don't show that, and then night 2 beats Roman Reigns, finally wins the title for his dad, finally finishes the story, and then they show pictures of him with his wife, Brandy Rhodes, pictures with his daughter, and everything. Cody's crying watching this video. It was a very, very special video. And then Cody thanked Triple H, gave him a hug, and Triple H got out of there. And then Cody's like, well, as now you're... And then he doesn't say it. He asks Samantha Irvin to say what she said. She introduced him as the new undisputed WWE champion. And he goes, well, as the new WWE champion, what do you guys want to talk about? And he starts talking about how he finally finished the story, did it for his dad. That exactly 2 years ago, he came back on the Monday Night Raw, back to WWE, explaining how he's going to finish his story and everything. He finally now did it 2 years later. Now he's the WWE champion. And he starts talking about stuff, and then he was interrupted. If you smell... The Rock comes out and confronts Cody. The Rock starts talking to Cody, and he goes, I want to give you your flowers. You finally did it. You finished your story. And Cody looks a little concerned. And he goes, I want to tell you, though, Cody, you're not done with me. Because first, you have something. I want to ask you something. Could I hold your title? And the crowd's just like kind of weirded out. Cody looks weirded out, and he goes, sure, if I get to hold your title. So they change titles. The Rock holds the WWE Championship. He puts it on his shoulders. Cody holds the People's Championship, and the crowd's chanting, this is awkward, because it was really awkward between these two at this moment, holding each other's titles, just looking at each other. It was weird. I don't know what they were trying to do, but before even all this happened, The Rock didn't even talk for 5 minutes. The whole thing The Rock was doing was weird. I didn't really like it. He didn't talk for 5 minutes, like the crowd's just booing at me. There's tell him shut the F up. And then The Rock tells the crowd to shut the F up. Of course, they bleep that out. It was just like, and then with the title switch thing, it just for a quick second, they give each other back their titles. It was just weird. And then The Rock says, well, I got to say, The Rock is going away for a while. But when The Rock comes back, Cody, I'm coming for you. Either if you're champion or not, I'm coming for you. And Cody says, okay, I'll be waiting as champion. So I think this is building up. I think at SummerSlam, it's going to be Cody versus Rock for the undisputed WWE Championship. And this is my prediction already. I think The Rock's going to almost win, and Roman Reigns is going to screw The Rock out of the championship. And then I think that's going to build into Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 41. This is just the Raw after WrestleMania, so we got a long way to go until WrestleMania 41, but that's my prediction. Cody, obviously, is going to have a great run. But at SummerSlam, I think we're gonna get Cody versus Rock for the WWE Championship. It'll be crazy. But the Rock stuff was weird and awkward, and it was just weird how he was doing with Cody. It wasn't great. The stuff with Triple H and Cody was fine. It was just weird, switching the titles. I've never seen that before. It was very weird. Then we had the Judgment Day in the ring. Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, Jay McDonough, and Dominic Mysterio, and they introduced that Rhea Ripley talked about how she retained her title, and the Judgment Day are on top, and they introduced your new World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest. Damian Priest comes down to the ring, talking about how the Judgment Day is dominant. They did lose the tag titles, but that doesn't matter. Now they hold both world titles that are on Monday Night Raw, the Women's World Heavyweight title and the Men's World Heavyweight Championship, and the Judgment Day is on top, dominating. And as they pose, Rhea Ripley holds up her title, like how Damian is, and Damian holds up his, and in the middle of them, R-Truth shows up holding up his Raw Tag title. I couldn't set that up because I'm already using him in a later setup, and I don't have two R-Truth figures, but I wish I could have. It was really funny. Then they start beating up R-Truth, and then the Miz music hits, he comes out, and it's two against all the Judgment Day looking at each other. It was Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley stood aside because they're champs. Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and Dominic Mysterio looking at R-Truth and Miz, and they're like, "How about we have a match right now, a 6-man tag match?" And R-Truth he goes, "But there's 3 of us. We can't do that." And Miz looks at him. He goes, 3 of us. There's only 2 of us. And he goes, "Oh no, we can have our match. We can have a 6-man match." And Miz is like, "No, we can't. Are you?" Oh my God. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. R-Truth is like, "Yeah, we can have this 6-man match." And Miz is like, "There's 2 of us. Are you talking about little Jimmy again?" And he goes, "Nah, man. We have the man that you can't see." And I didn't really hear that part because I was watching, but I was in the middle of doing something, so I didn't hear him say the man you can't see. But I was like, I heard it, but I was like, okay. And then so they hits 2. It was Miz, R-Truth versus Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and JD McDonough. Mid-match, Judgment Day are dominating, and John Cena's music hits. John Cena coming down top speed, running into the ring, gets on the turnbuckle, gets on the side by the ropes and turnbuckle, rips his shirt off and everything. He asks for the tag. They tag him in. He starts laying JD McDonough out, doing all his signature moves, shoulder tackle, hip toss, the spinning slam, and then they all get in the ring. They all hit a triple 5-knuckle shuffle on all 3 of them, and then they hit a triple attitude adjustment. John Cena, Miz, and R-Truth picking up the victory against Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough. The Judgment Day. It was awesome to see John Cena, even though it was like 5 minutes he wrestled. It was still cool to see John Cena. I was not expecting that. I was like middle of doing something, watching wrestling, and then I heard John Cena's music. I'm like, oh my God, what is John Cena doing on Raw? Also another thing, John Cena said on Pat McAfee's show, he's not going to be doing much wrestling for most of 2024 because he's going to be filming Peacemaker, but after that he's going to tell Hollywood to pump the brakes on movies. He's going to stop doing Hollywood for a while, and he's coming back to WWE full-time for his final run. So it sounds like John Cena will be back next year or late at the end of this year, and he'll be back for probably a year, and then he'll retire, which is sad to know that John Cena is going to retire, but it's awesome to hear that John Cena soon. It's going to be in a while. It's going to be several months, but he'll be back for a long period of time, and then he's going to retire. I thought this was awesome seeing John Cena on Monday Night Raw. I forgot, actually, after Rock and Cody, Shinsuke Nakamura's music hits. He comes out to the ring. He's going to have a match. Who is he going to be? Leonard Dragunov, the NXT champion. Music hits. I was like, what the hell? Was not expecting him making his main roster debut, the NXT champion, coming out, having a match with Shinsuke. These two are both amazing wrestlers, put on a great match. And Leonard Dragunov ended up hitting a flying headbutt and picking up the victory over Shinsuke. A huge, awesome look for him and making him look great for the main roster because on April 26th and 29th of the WWE draft, and he'll be part of the draft, so that's why they had him on Monday Night Raw. But really interesting match. I was not expecting it. Then we got back from commercial break, and we had a package video of Sheamus. Sheamus will be returning soon. They did not say when, but it was a package video for Sheamus. Can't wait to see Sheamus coming back. I've been missing him. We haven't seen him literally since he beat Edge back in September, and he hasn't been on TV since, so I can't wait to see Sheamus back on TV. Then Sami Zayn, the new Intercontinental Champion, came to the ring. Before he really could even talk about anything, Imperium interrupted him, calling him pathetic and everything. He goes, here you go, WWE Universe, you have a bum as your Intercontinental Champion now. And then went to commercial break and set up a tag match, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable versus Imperium. This match wasn't too bad. Sami Zayn hit the haluva kick and everything on Giovanni Da Vinci, and then he tagged Chad Gable, and Chad Gable hit the German suplex. And then 1, 2, 3, Sami Zayn and Chad Gable pick up the victory over Imperium. Then backstage, Chad Gable was like, you know, you still owe me something. He goes, oh, yeah, but I thought you just were even now. You just got that win. And he's like, I'm just kidding. I know what you want. You want my Intercontinental title. You want a match for the Intercontinental Championship next week in my hometown, Montreal, Canada. You and me, Chad Gable, for the Intercontinental Championship. That match will be amazing. So that is official next week. Chad Gable, Sami Zayn, Intercontinental Championship in Montreal, Canada. Can't wait for that match. Then it was main event time. It was a fatal four-way match for the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, Ricochet, and Bronson Reed. Drew McIntyre got to the ring. He was pissed off. He was not ready for this match. He wanted to talk. He's like, I'm pissed off. I got screwed at WrestleMania. I want to give all my respects to Seth Rollins, though. He is a hell of a champion. He did so much at WrestleMania. But then I got in the face of CM Punk, and that Punk took me out, set me up for then that like bonehead knockoff, girlish Undertaker. He said, pretty much getting away with saying the bisexual Undertaker, because that's what his nickname is that everybody says on the internet is the bisexual Undertaker. Damian Priest cashing in his money big and beat me from our World Heavyweight Championship. He was all pissed off and everything. And then Jey Uso's music hit. He starts doing the yeet and everything. Pat McAfee gets on the announce desk, start doing the yeet and everything. And Drew McIntyre grabs the chair, chucking it at Pat McAfee. He's pissed, just absolutely angry. And then they go to commercial break. Ricochet and Bronson Reed are in the ring. It's a fatal four-way, really good match going back and forth. Jey Uso was put through the table by Bronson Reed. And then Bronson Reed and Ricochet ended up going outside of the ring. Ricochet set it up Bronson Reed on the announce desk and did from the ring ropes a 450 splash all the way through the table onto Bronson Reed. And then it was down to Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso. Drew McIntyre hit the Future Shock DDT on Jey Uso, getting ready. The 3, 2, 1 goes to hit the Claymore, and then he couldn't move. Somebody's pulling his leg out. It's CM Punk. CM Punk is in the corner pulling his leg, costing him another world title shot. Jey Uso hits him with a spear, then the Samoan splash. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso is now the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm assuming this match either is on Monday Night Raw or the beginning of May, which is going to be Backlash in France. I'm assuming it'll be at Backlash, and they'll just build it up because it's actually not that too far away. It's like only a couple weeks, but you never know. They might just do it on a Monday Night Raw. But Drew McIntyre was screwed for the second time now by CM Punk. Overall, I thought this Monday Night Raw was way better than last year's Raw after WrestleMania. But I'm like, it wasn't insanely great. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, like, the Cody and Triple H stuff at the beginning was great. The Fatal 4-Way was awesome. Seeing John Cena was awesome. That tag match was great. Levi Dragunov and Shinsuke put on a great match. There was a couple good There was a couple of women's matches. I mean, like, I liked the most. But I gotta say, the Cody and Rock thing was weird. It wasn't really Cody. Cody did his normal stuff. It was just how The Rock was acting. And the switching the titles was really awkward. Wasn't something I was expecting. It was a little weird. But now we know The Rock will be back, and he's going to be full-time soon again. But he's taking a couple months off because he's got to go film a movie. So he'll probably be back around the end of July, early August. So most of the summer, The Rock will be gone. So I'm assuming Cody's going to have some awesome matches over the summer and everything, defending the title. But overall, I thought the show was awesome. Crazy that we're in 2024 and we had The Rock, John Cena, and CM Punk all on the same show. Absolutely wild. And Triple H. Absolutely wild. Insane show. It was awesome. I mean, like, I'm going to give it a solid 4 out of 5. It wasn't insane. There were some insane moments. But the overall show wasn't. I mean, like, it was better than an average Raw. But it wasn't, like, the best Raw. I still feel like the best Raw this year so far is the Raw 2 weeks before WrestleMania in Chicago. I know I was there, but I mean, like, that show, there wasn't a bad match. Everything, it was perfect. And also, like, the Raw before WrestleMania was pretty good, too. But this one wasn't bad either. The past 3 Raws in a row have been great. But I'm going to give it a solid 4 out of 5. This is Jared W. Make sure to like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more wrestling figure content, and I can't believe we're having weekly setup reviews with Cody Rhodes as the WWE Champion. Thank God. See you guys in the next one.